gatekeepers and originality in hip hop, and I mean, honestly, music in general, have been gone. People doing something for the first time has left music, and it's because of the way that like everybody can commentate and speculate. Fuck all that. And we're just gonna do what feels right and not worry about that. And whatever flag comes after is cool. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to take it there? To not give a fuck. To care so much that you don't give a fuck. You know? That's what this is. When was the last time?
It's like I live 2 times. How many times you get to live a new life? It must be because a nigga too nice. And we about to get too high. Don't let the devil in. This shit is heaven sent. And if we ever sin, we repent. I'm making a better plan, becoming a better man. Cause first time I died, nobody gave a damn. I'm taking everything they said I can't. Rebirth of a good, and I've been an ant. In my past life, had a sacrifice. Watch with mad eyes, green eyes till I realize I decide my fate. I'ma take my place. Can't remember the last time that I felt this way. Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this? Pop something, smoke something, get lit. When's the last time you heard it like this?
Yo,
What's
yo, yo, you know what time it is. We're here with another episode of Let's 5 TV. 5 years deep in this bitch. You know what time it is. We are. Hey, I'm out here in the A. This is the second episode of the motherfucking day. All right, enough of that. We just had to let him know real quick. Belt to ass gang. We got an extra special guest for an extra special episode today, man. With no introduction, the MC, the elusive, the visionary, the smoking Swisher Sleep is in the building.
Yeah. What's up with y'all?
How you feeling?
Man, feeling good. I just got back to the tilt. I was fucking with a studio session. Me and my dude Twisted Insane got this album coming out on the 24th of April.
It's the whole album.
Yeah. So we just finishing up a little loose ends on the back side. So yeah, so it can be filthy when you guys get to it.
Okay, you're coming
I like
out.
that. I like how you put that.
He's coming out the gate very hot. He's talking about filthy stuff. He might need to chill out. I've already been banned on Facebook. He's trying to get me banned elsewhere. Hey! That's what's supposed to happen. We got Art in the motherfucking building.
What up, Art?
What up? So we're gonna play the most famous game on Let's Vibe TV. Let's play this or that with you.
I remember this. Let's run it.
Okay. Peach Swisher or strawberry Swisher?
Neither.
If you have to pick one.
If I had to pick one of those, I'd rather take a bowl and put it in my hand and light a fire on my knuckles and smoke it out of my own hand.
No. You go to the smoke shop. You go to the smoke shop to grab your favorite Swisher.
You can't clearly
peach or strawberry.
He's unforceable.
I'm just telling you the truth.
He's just being honest. You can't force it.
Peach or strawberry, man, they're both terrible. And I'll tell you a secret, I don't even smoke Swishers no more, period. Zero. I don't smoke swishers at all. All that tobacco, that shit's no good. I might give some swishers away with some songs as a some promo like that there. But as far as
So
putting my
you'll
life
give
in
the
jeopardy,
tobacco back?
I'm not doing it anymore. I did it for too many years.
No, I
So
was
what you smoking now?
wondering that. I was wondering that. I was like, bruh, after having to smoke swishes for so long, like there comes a point where it has to change. What are you smoking now then?
Hemp wraps, straight hemp wraps, 100% from the earth shit.
Okay.
Okay, have you tried Tyson wraps?
I like them. I like them.
Yeah.
I went to
That
Vegas to
terpene
a
in there, something
convention.
here.
Yeah, I went
That
to a
terpene
convention in Las Vegas. It was at the New Woo, and they gave me a bunch of those to try out, and they were kind of fire.
I see.
make
I
you
see.
feel like you smoking literally pure weed.
Yeah, really though.
Because you
Yeah.
I,
really low key, you really are low key.
I'll ask the next one since you get to ask the final one, Big
Okay,
LA. He look,
okay.
I have nothing to do with the question he asked you.
All
Okay.
good.
Nope. You
But
ain't got nothing to do
so
with it.
let's say you need to release some steam. Okay. Are you meditating or going to a break room?
That's a good idea. I mean, that's a good question. What do you mean by going to a break room? By just removing myself from the situation and going to chill?
No, the break room where you get stuff to shatter.
Oh shit, he said the break room. Okay.
The break
Oh,
room.
Yeah. Let's say I'm doing that.
Okay. Okay. Releasing rage.
I'll
That's
do
what
that
got
right
you real
there.
quick.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, that's a chemical release type thing. Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
that's it.
What
All
about
right.
y'all? You guys going to the break room?
I'm meditating.
You gonna meditate? Okay.
Oh man, hey, I could do both, but if I got an opportunity to go to the break room, I'm to the break room.
Okay.
I'm to the
Yeah.
break room.
I've
If I
been
have the
to a break
opportunity,
room.
I'm to the break room for sure.
I'll do
I,
both though.
I went to a break room for a music video. Okay. I broke shit for visual. I like
Yeah.
me raging.
Yeah. I do
For,
do both though. I don't just rage out all the time. I do try to
Mhm.
oh, I'm a
do
psycho.
some discretion.
but like if I'm not doing it and it's like not like because breaking shit and it's not solving the problem,
Yeah.
that doesn't do much. I'm a very solution based
Okay.
person. So if
Now,
I'm
low key,
because
you're
it's
not
about
always
being
you're not
heard. I want to be heard at the end of the day. And so
always-
that's where my biggest frustrations come.
Hmm.
So
I throw them headphones in because
Yeah.
90% of the time you're not able to rage like you want to. You know what I'm saying? Throw some music
Yeah.
in, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not
Yeah.
able to quit meditate like you want to. So you throw them headphones in. Shit, hey, music
Yeah.
save lives. I don't know what they say.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I like to go attack some money. If I get so stressed out, I like to go try to put it in an energy to go get some papers. For
Hey,
real. For
that's
real.
it should be
when I
that should
say
be miraculous, don't it?
no, but when I say solution based, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
breaking shit is not going to fix anything. Even but like writing a song is something creative. If it's creative, if it's building something, not destroying. What up, guy? Passion.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
Tomorrow is our song review. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It came quick. Show some love. Give us some hearts. You know I got banned on Facebook yesterday. Platforms and refills. We will still be live on Big LA's. So y'all tapping in on Big LA's. Um, like how I aged on Chris Calico. Let's get funny. Art. They're funny as hell. Have you seen the clip of me and Chris Cal? Of course you've seen it.
Which one? Oh
In the
no.
in the T-Pain and Chris Calico music video, Birthday Bitch, I get hit with the cake and I attempt to attack Chris Calico. afterwards.
I
So
don't think I seen that one. That's funny. You're gonna have to send that to me.
yeah, it's definitely with I mean it was even on a video with big booty bitches, T-Pain, all of that. I was the
What?
most talked about uh segment, you know.
Yeah,
Oh, you gotta see it. I could describe it, but it won't do no justice, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Like
gotta really
like
see
okay,
that thing.
okay.
he
I'm gonna
gonna
say it
make
like this.
me he gonna make me pull it up, but he's on
I'll
limited
say this.
time, so I can't.
If
You gotta go
0 to 100, if 0 to 100 was a person, that's
Oh,
what I'll say to it.
okay. He's for real, for real.
you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta go to ask the final question. He's scared to
Oh,
ask this.
oh.
He's
I ain't.
scared
We
as
was just
fuck.
we was
He's
kicking
scared as
and chewing the
fuck,
fat, you know what I'm
Swish.
saying? So,
It's
all
all
right,
good.
X-rated or King ISO.
As
That's
far as
another
far as
question.
If
music,
you had to get a verse, yeah.
Who you picking?
I love ISO. He's more my peer, closer to my age range.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
X-rated is legendary in my mind and in my life. And I grew up to X-rated. So if you was gonna make me choose, I'm gonna say X-rated. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Wow.
say X-rated.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what,
That don't take
Swish?
nothing away from my nigga ISO at all. And we're not talking about
Mhm.
anything except for my own personal preference. Either or, you have to choose. You
No,
know,
well, it's supposed to be tough choices, two great things. So not
Yeah.
taking anything away.
Not at all.
Honestly, I thought that you were gonna pick King ISO just because he's so hot right now, in that
he's on
lane.
fire.
He's on fire. So
For real.
you a real one
Hartman said King ISO.
to pick X rated. So
I'm gonna pick X-rated against the field, probably though. You know, that's what you don't know. I'm probably yeah. I mean, when it comes to music, you know, like I said, it's part of my upbringing. There's not too many people that you could say that I would say before X-rated. You know what I mean? Maybe if you throw E40 in there, but that's it. That's really it, man.
Oh,
yeah,
you got
okay.
him. You need a.
E
You say you need a
So
verse before you.
you're super
So,
amped about this tech and E40 tour. That has to be a like dream tour for you.
okay. You mean like as a fan to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Of course. Of course. E40 is my number one top artist ever. Really? Yeah,
Wow.
E40. E40 is, and he's still doing it.
I
And
mean,
a lot of people don't like his newer stuff, but I think he just got better, more polished. Um, took a few words out and exchanged it with flavor and feeling, like emotion. He took some of them words out. Yeah, it's E40, man. Figure deal.
yeah. I mean, he's always been inventive, ahead of his time, and all kinds of stuff. So, shout out E40. I mean, personally, I'm trying to think, who do I like more, Tech or E40? I'm not honestly, low key. I know a lot of them just because I'm Futuristic's brother. My taste personally is way different.
Right, and that's good. You got a super high standard. You got an understanding for the technical part of it, and that already puts you way ahead of being able other people who just listen to music, and you're able to see what's going on. A lot of people that just listen to the music, they don't know what's going on. They hear studio tricks and they don't know it's a studio trick.
Yeah.
But you do, and so
Bro,
that
I
makes you
saw
ahead of
the
curve.
Sims to the greatest, and he really rapped that shit like for real. And that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Art Man asked about King Gordy.
King Gordy. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Okay, I do.
He's like kind of a juggalo rapper, but not really.
Mm.
He's in
Man,
between.
we kind of not to cut you off, but we kind of breezed over Tech Nine when we was talking about all that. But Tech Nine better than all of them. See, that's what I'm saying. In a way, it just depends on what you're talking about. It depends on what
I
you're talking
can't
about.
say Tech is better than my brother. No, I
He's,
gotta stand on. I gotta stand. No, I gotta stand with my brother just because that's my brother. No,
right,
but
and you're
my
supposed to do
brother
that.
admires and looks
You're
up to
supposed to do
him.
that.
My brother admires and looks up to Tech, and cherishes any experience that they have. Even I'm his big brother, and he might act like Tech taught him, but I got the Nicholas started. You
Yeah.
gotta, you gotta pass the ball on. Um, we're gonna play the next game that we got, and it's favorites.
Okay.
Okay, what's your favorite song by a friend of yours?
Favorites. That's a great question right there. I say right now when you ask me, it might be different tomorrow or in an
Okay,
hour. But right now when you ask me, it's a song called by Stevie Stone. It's a song by Stevie Stone called Remedy.
Remedy.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, and this is a great segue to the next question. Go ahead, Big LA.
Oh, what's your favorite moment of Stonefest?
Say it one more
Yeah,
time. Oh, that was dope how that went. That was dope how that went. Okay, you say it. Ask me one more time. I didn't hear you quite big
we're
dog.
on Let's Vibe TV.
What's your favorite moment of Stonefest?
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll tell. Okay. Ooh, Jaron Benton.
Ooh, a,
Jaron
fr-
Benton was a
a,
fool.
a,
He was a
a,
fool.
a
He did some
friend.
legend. He did some legendary shit to me.
On,
And it wasn't just about the rapping because he was rapping good.
he's the most
Coming from the
underrated
diaphragm. He was good.
motherfucker.
He was rapping, but what he did though was he took control of the crowd, and the crowd was thinning out by the second because people had just been standing up for so long. That's what I assumed. People were standing up for a very long time, and as time went by, the crowd just thinned out, thinned out, thinned out, thinned out. And by the time Jaron Benton got on, it was like I'll be generous and say the room was half gone, but it might have been a little more than half gone by the time he got on stage. So he was on stage, and he got all the people to bunch together because he had some girl come up and sing a part of a song, and then she was done with the song, and he said, "Hey, so have you ever stage dived before?" And she was like, "No." And he was like, "All right, get ready. You're finna stage dive." And she looked scared as a motherfucker. She looked scared as fuck. But what he was doing in my mind, he was getting the crowd to bunch together. Because when it starts thinning out, you want people to come to the front of the stage and you want them to all bunch up. So he was making them bunch together. Hey, bunch up because you're finna catch this girl that comes flying off the stage. And they all bunched together and he fucking made her jump. She jumped off the stage and yeah, she did it. Okay, bam, that would have been good enough by itself. But then after that, he made the crowd lift up some dude in a wheelchair, and there was like 7 people lifting this wheelchair up with their arms all the way stretched out, and they were bouncing them, and he was grooving to the beat, and it was filthy. It was filthy for real. He didn't care nothing about that. The room was getting thinner, and it was just memorable, and it was on time.
You know, I mean, first off, he's underrated as fuck. I went on tour with him, and I hate, you know, that's what he does every night, regardless of how many people are there. That's a part of his set,
Yeah,
to do that. And that it's funny. I literally posted where I was the person that stage dived, and I'm a shy stage diver too. I posted it literally yesterday.
yeah.
Um
So it's funny that that's the story that you told, because
So
I've been that little girl who's never stage dived
that's dope.
before and needed the crowd to be on their side. But yeah, huge shout out to Jaron Benton. He's been on here like 5 times. So
Yeah.
shout out, Jaron.
Dope, dope. That shit was legendary as a motherfucker. And he need to do that at every show, everywhere.
He does, and he literally absolutely does. Uh
That's lit.
shoot the next question.
Favorite collaboration.
That I've done already.
Yeah.
Favorite collaboration.
No, and it don't got to be that you've done already, because I know you want to. If it's a song that's about to come out, that builds excitement for that song. So shoot, let us know. And
I did a song with Tech Nine and Twista on a Timberland beat.
Ooh, where is it?
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
It's
Oh,
on the way.
okay.
So is that right there that one right there might be that thing.
Yikes. Because I know, like, here's my whole thing. I like cool shit, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes tech just ain't cool enough for, like, it's not swagged out enough for me. And that sounds, but like when he did go crazy, that tech is the coolest nigga on the fucking planet. And so I could only imagine what Timberland, Twister, and you, bro, your catalog
And
has
Tech.
some of the smoothest.
I'll tell you this, Tech Nine
That-
got off.
No, that's
on
what
that
I'm
song.
saying, because he had to. He
got off.
It
Like,
was a
He had
Timberland
to.
beat. He was with some
He had to.
smooth ass niggas. Bro, your shit, you may be on that chopper flow. You and Twister may be on that chopper flow, but y'all are so fucking cool about this shit. Okay?
yeah. I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
I respect the ability of y'all being able to do that. That shit trade. Y'all, the way
I respect
motherfucker
the
able to keep
craft,
up.
but do I want to drive and listen to it? Is the ultimate question. Swish of Sleep makes shit I can drive and fucking listen to.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, it's always up to one's opinion and their own personal preference what they gonna put in there. It's hard for me to say that anyone isn't anything, especially when there's a bunch of fans that disagree with me. So I just try to say everyone
I
is
never
their
said he's
own
not
artist.
cool. I'm sorry.
That's just it. No, that's just me. I'm telling you how I look at it and how I come to my conclusions and how I judge music and other artists and shit like that. I take it all with a grain of salt, and my own personal preference is not everyone else's, but that doesn't mean to me that I'm any less or more of an artist than them.
Yeah, I guess you got to feel that way too, because you got a very independent taste. I do too. I
Straight
champion the
up.
underground so fucking much. But part of me feels like Strange kind of pretends to be underground while being mainstream to a certain level. But like I've watched you, we've discussed, and like you're independent. You've hustled, you've earned everything, and I've seen you literally talk about and bring everything you talked about on your timing into fruition. It's always dope to have an artist where you trust what they fucking say.
Really don't.
Show.
Yeah, and shit, I appreciate you saying that because you don't get anything for it. You don't get anything for being real except being able to look in the mirror and say, "Hey, you was real today, and you really did a great job." Because really, don't nobody
Yeah.
give a fuck, and they really want to see. They want to see a facade. They want to see a circus clown, and they want to see you in your costume. And as soon as you show them something real, they say, "Ah, that's not entertaining enough, or that's not interesting enough." And so
Yeah.
you gotta put it through the coloring board. And if you brighten it up, then they might want to eat the red apple, but motherfuckers don't want that dusty shit.
Yeah. Well, and that's even part of why I refuse. Look, tomorrow is the music review, so you'll be first in line tomorrow,
Guilty.
FJ. It will be tomorrow. And I'll play your song like after the episode because you did win last week's song of the week, so you're still song of the week. And it looks like you're defending your title. So that's the type of shit. Those are the only
Looks
kind of
good.
artists I want. Motherfuckers, you see how thirsty he is to defend his title? He's sitting this shit. It ain't even a music review. We got fucking legendary Swish Sleep in the fucking building. Um, but
And he's submitting music.
what you were saying, is something I really wanted to talk to you about. With the offset situation and it being correlated to like, I think the pressure he's had from them talking about it being gambling and things like that. I think like, and to not even whether it is or not, I don't know, but I do know that there's not a lot of places and spaces for black males or people in general that are healthy to vent and to get themselves together and to focus on their mental health and things like that. And I know that's super important to you. Do you have any advice, or like, how do you feel about that? What can we do in
Mm,
society to provide better outlets and to where we don't gotta,
mm,
where we didn't build a whole name like Swisher Sleep, where we end up, damn, these swishers done, I can't even smoke them anymore.
right, right. Well, if I get where you're going with this, stop me if I'm going in the wrong direction.
Uh-huh.
We kind of went from Offset. Something happened to him.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about what happened.
I've been
Okay.
in the lab
My
today,
bad.
and I
My
just
bad.
got from the lab, hopped on the phone with you.
For sure. He got shot
Okay,
by Lil TJ.
okay,
Last
Allegedly.
allegedly, and it's being and it's being tied to gambling debts.
okay. So he got a gambling debt, or whatever. They got a issue. There's no space for black males or anyone like that to vent their frustrations. And you're asking me, what do I feel about that?
Well, even gambling to the point, because it's a cure to their problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing it to escape.
Okay. Um, I don't know about the gambling part. I really don't know why rich niggas gamble, but I'm just being honest with
Gambling
you.
in general is getting out of control. I feel
Okay.
like it's gonna be
Hey,
beyond
I
rich.
don't know. Everyone gambles. Life is a gamble. You gamble every second,
Mhm.
every day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. That's why I said I can't
Just
really
to
touch
word
on
my
it.
point correctly
Yeah,
is
yeah.
most things are being sold to us are predatory and don't care about us actually.
Real shit.
And
Real child.
so you have been a heavy advocate and have had mental health struggles yourself. How do you navigate that space? And what can you encourage? Or what do you think society can do to help mental health, like to be a healthier space for people?
Man, to me, that shit sounds like Willy Foo Foo to me. That's just personal. me as a man and the men in my family, they're not going to need no extra spaces to go vent their frustration because we're going to know how to handle it. And I feel like people is just real soft nowadays, so soft that they might need to reach out and talk about their feelings. And the
But
men of
Jules, I
old.
saw in all of them are heavy advocates, twisted, insane, all of that. You're talking about mental health music, sick, all of it. Their fan base, super mentally, like they use you guys to get through that. Like your guys is
Thank
that's
you.
where the deep
Yes.
connection to the music
Yes.
comes from.
And I don't know how any other artist displays how they feel about it, but hopefully someone going through a mental crisis will hear this and know that I said, quit crying, get off your fucking ass, go
Yes.
get some money, respect somebody, and maybe
Listen,
the kid will come back around in a circle to you. And
I'm
period.
gonna be nah. Look, Swish, you sent 2 fresh records from your new joint. If you talk any sad shit on there, I'm gonna be like, huh?
He
Yeah.
said on your ass.
Hey man. And sad shit, that's cool too, because I could talk about that also. And if we're talking about a different context, and if it was a song, I'd be able to take you there and you'd be able to feel the emotion about it, and it would
Yeah.
be
Well,
the
that's
song.
my whole thing. One thing about you is when you fall back when it's too much to handle, and you go when you're ready to go. And it seems like you take time to mentally like prepare to go when you do. Am I wrong in feeling
Maybe,
that way? Okay.
maybe, because I'm not the type to do that, especially in this stage of my life and my career. I do not shy away from anything, pain especially. I've been through a lot, and there's not too much that anyone or anything could do that I ain't seen or I ain't felt. And if it does come, maybe I'll be conditioned enough from practice of running through walls to be able to
Right.
run through another one. And that's
Oh no.
really
Well,
genuinely
and
how
the
I look about
music is about that. No, like, and that's where it comes from. I guess the music is about that. And I'm not trying to say you say it weakly, because it takes a lot even to say a lot of the things that these artists say, and it's contrary to mainstream in that they're typically talking about how great everything is, or how they're gonna knock off somebody's head to solve their problem. So uh I guess the honesty, but but you're saying a part of it too is you got to deal with this shit and get up
that.
and keep going
Thank
any
you.
fucking ways.
Because we're all going through it.
I
And
think a
you
lot
and
of the
most
fans
of us
miss
ain't in no
that though.
wheelchair. Most of us ain't in no wheelchair being hoisted up at a concert. But it's just how you look at your life. If you look at your life and everything is bad and miserable, you hate everything every day, the shit is gonna be hard. You might have some mental
But
problems.
y'all make sad music like for people who hate their day though.
Okay,
I
They
don't
okay,
throw
make
okay.
that
Let me
sad
in
say
and
this.
be
music.
like,
I don't
yeah,
make
fuck
sad
Can I
that
music.
shit.
I don't know.
can I say something? Can I say something right
Maybe
quick?
you're talking about somebody else. I don't make mental health sad music. I just
I don't
don't.
not it's way different than a Juice World, but you gotta know what I mean. Tech acts like he's crazy. It's Twisted Membrane, it's dark, it's red. Like, come on, man. It's blood, it's very dark imagery. It's
Okay.
meant it's so I like I I don't I'm
Maybe it's just related. Maybe it's just relatable to the person. Maybe when they make the music, they're not necessarily shooting it towards somebody. Maybe it's just a group of people that catch it and be like, "Hey, I
no, and I
relate to
don't
this shit
think
in
it's
my own type of way."
created to do that. I don't think it's created to do that. I guess I would figure because I just I talk to them. I see them all the time. They watch this show. They're fans of y'all, and a lot of them, the way that they depend on you
guys' word. I guess it gives them strength to keep going. So it's not uh, it's not
Yes,
it's not sad to them at all. Actually, it motivates them through those.
there you thank you. And there's some artists that play on the sad part of mental health, and there's some artists that speak the real of it. And you can get when you get a clear view of a way to run through your issue, then that's when things start getting better, in my opinion. When it looks unsurmountable and you cannot change it or help it or fix it, that's when it's a problem. But when you look at it as a just another speed bump, then it gets a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are hella soft and they look at speed bumps and say, oh, wow, there's a mountain that I can't climb. And they start crying about it.
Yeah.
Hey, but sometimes that mountain that they feel like they can't climb, they end up finding out that they can.
Absolutely.
I
feel like as a person, you got to go through certain things to be able to understand the transitions of certain shit. If you haven't been through it, you ain't going to understand. A person to tell you, but that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Going through it, and they can say, "Hey, when you going over that hill, it's a hole at the top of that motherfucker.
Yeah,
step to the right."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm just the person.
Will be.
The way I'm telling
really will be.
The way that I'm telling them to climb up the hill is I'm saying, look, you got to get your shoes on and go climb. Some people will say, all right, it's gonna be okay. Make sure your shoes are tied. I'll be with you. I'll hold your hand. But I'm just not that type. But we're still trying to get the person to climb over the hill in a song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a very perspective in wording thing. Yeah, I guess yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with I can't I can't disagree. That
You
makes
was trying.
more sense. I also don't want to be them hosts because you'll watch a show and they bring a motherfucker on and they will blindly agree with everything. You know,
I like that. You're right about that too.
And it's such a fine balance between all of that. I want to let's run one of your jams. Let's run one of your jams real quick. From the new, and he's giving us exclusives, y'all.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It's not exclusive. The exclusive shit ain't even ready. But these are some. You asked for a couple songs. I gave you a couple songs. I gave you the one with Twisted Insane and ISO. That was a matter of fact.
Okay. You sent me two.
First day with my cellmate, I knuckled up. Nigga said some slick shit. Nigga, I jumped off the bump. I done been through all the funk. I stay solid, ain't crumbled up. Suffer what if I come home with a bloody lip, bitch? Buckle up. Buckle up, I'm battle tested. Through the killing, all the wild, wild west shit. Niggas out about my press shit. Lost friends and money, I'm invested. Bitch, I'm battle tested. Cool under pressure, don't sweat shit. Asked about the murder, ain't said shit. I'ma keep my head on my neck shit. Bitch, I'm harder than a little bit. I'm never sentimental. From the central to taking the middle of it. I've been up in it, living in it. Niggas killing, ain't nobody innocent. Initiated, everybody reaching for the riches. Individual get it for me, hand it to me like a cigarette. And I ain't even hit it yet. It been a second. I don't go against the game. I've been affected. Get a medic, should've let it slide. Shit pathetic. Woo! Sympathetic. Ooh, 3 to the chest, got chest eyes. Close one, aim at invest high. Burnt this shit like left eye. Make a better move in the next life. Lace, by the game in my net tight. Race, in my lane and I step right. Hey, going through my brain while I'm sitting in the rain at a red light. One of the greatest to do it anywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm heavy there. I'm probably finna be there in February. Everybody coming when I run them through the portal. I cannot be resisted by a mortal. I'm a total different kind of locomotive. Like a loaded. You ain't got no cojones and you notice you a bogus. Let me hold this. I'ma take this dope and turn it to a dope nut anyway. The old school anyway. These niggas simulated. They ain't real. Stick 'em with a taxi if they can feel for real. Tire screech, yep, that nigga might squeal for real. Get up out my grill for real. We fuck 'em up, tuck and duck. Where I'm from, we square up. Boy, shut it up. Uppercut. My first day with my cellmate, I knuckled up. Nigga said some slick shit. Nigga.
Okay.
The game is to be sold.
Why'd you? No, don't ever do me like this. Don't ever do me like this. Don't. He just kicked my ass. He kicked my ass. He like little motherfuckers like you. This is.
Jumped off the bump. I done been through all the funk. I stay solid, ain't crumbled up. Suffer what if I come home with a bloody lip, bitch? Pucker up. Buckle up, I'm battle tested. Through the killing all the wild, wild west shit. Niggas out my press shit. Lost friends and money, I'm invested. Bitch, I'm battle tested. Cool under pressure, don't sweat shit. Asked about the murder, ain't said shit. I'ma keep my head on my neck shit. Bitch, I'm when they wanted, I'ma make some dinner with you. But I'm taking to the 100. I don't want a picture with you. What's the ticket for the feature? Please, I'm only kidding with you. I don't touch up, the fetish. So I spit a secret for you. I'm getting, I'll be hitting. They can all be on me. You ain't no capping with the rapping niggas. Like a fire for you. Fuck it all, I eat them more. I'm making follow mood tissue. But I promise on my mama, ain't another just the engine, nigga. Black mine, chicka, all dead. I ain't even tell my homies all fed. All red soup, but I'm feeling with the raw lead. If they wanna go to water, we can all get. Yep, I'ma put it through you. Hit them with the voodoo. They don't wanna hear it. I'm a spirit like a Shaka Zulu. Ain't no kind of fear. Eat them like my noodle. Niggas really tripping. I'ma sit them in the pot of doodle. They don't want no head play the background. Like I'm on with them team. Let us back down.
Yo, how picky do you have to be about who? Because you chop so well. There's literally only 15. Thank God you can do stuff other than chop. Because there's literally only a list of 15 guys you can do songs with and really do all that.
That's real. No, that's really real. And I appreciate you saying that because I don't consider myself a chopper. I fell into it. You know what I mean? I ran into it way later in the shit. I did a song with Lazy Bone and I felt like I had to go fast. So I knew I could kind of do it.
But like that, well, and that's even there's that Bone, the tour, like the crossover fans of it all. The melodic and choppa style. Maybe it's just because my tongue is too fat to be chopping in this world. Maybe I might be learning. I could just be a chopper hater.
Okay, well maybe that's it.
Even though
maybe that's it, but there's a lot of those
who wish they could chop. Look, I understand though. You don't think that that's a real thing, right? But it is a real fucking thing.
You're right.
Coming from somebody who taught one of the best choppers how to rap. So I feel that. But I guess it's kind of like, never mind. I'm not even gonna do all that. I'm not gonna do that. But I think, okay, this is a better comparison. It's kind of like battle rapping, though.
Okay.
I feel like it is a craft.
Okay.
You know, like, and you can be a good chopper and not the best songwriter. Even what makes Tech Nine so above everybody is he is a masterful songwriter. He blends rock, rap, any genre. May not be cool, but he's a
you do not like Tech Nine, do you?
He's a masterful. You gotta understand, my perspective is so wild just because like I fell into it. And like
I feel like you gotta do some more Tech Nine homework, man. I feel like you gotta do some more Tech Nine homework, man.
No, he's cool as fuck. He was on the fucking Gridlock soundtrack, you know, like I get it, bro.
So come on, man. What you need? That ain't good. What else? What is gonna be good enough?
I'm unpleased. He's asking. He's asking great questions. Okay, so I don't know. I guess. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just am. I feel so close yet so far from a particular scene. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
he'd have cut out. It's just me and you, big dog.
Look. Hey, man, Shay, man, look. I my perspective, right? And I feel where he cut from. I still be shared. My perspective, shit, everybody get in the lane that they in at the time that they get in it. Some get in it before, some get in it after.
Right.
Or not even after. Some get in it when they get in it. But
you got my best friends calling me a hater in the comment. How my best?
Hey man, it's seeping through your top of your beanie.
Look, I just want features with y'all niggas on my shit, and I don't be getting the. I don't be getting. Look, I be trying to get the features. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's easy. That's the easy part. We could draw up some motherfucking paperwork tonight. We can make it work.
That's not even how it works. I'm trying to work how y'all work amongst each other.
Hell yeah! You don't think what you mean? You don't think that we just send each other paperwork and make it all official and make sure we got the splits?
I'm just making sure it's the right kind of paperwork.
Yeah, well, I know mine is. I can't speak for nobody else, but I know mine is.
Yeah, no, and I'm kidding, but you know, I feel like I get interviews and stuff like that. But like I feel like I try to present anti-media. I feel like I'm an alternative to the typical what you get, and it don't get the respect it deserves.
Are you a rapper? Do you consider yourself a rapper?
Bro, you're asking some wild questions.
I mean, man, it's just you.
It should be an easy. It should be easy to answer.
Yeah.
Yes and no. I found out I considered myself a rapper, but then later on I figured out, oh, rappers don't like me because I'm not really a rapper, or a certain audience that I feel somewhere between indie and the mainstream.
Okay.
And I do a completely different thing.
Yes,
I feel like it's something that like I call myself like my documentary is called The Greatest Entertainer Ever, because the goal is always to entertain and educate, and to push the boundaries.
True. I agree.
So, with that being said,
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. And just I feel like a lot of people be scared to say shit. I want to say the shit that people are fucking and ask the questions. So even I might have gotten treated today. But like, and I did, but I did it to myself. I did it to myself, and B, like anybody who has any questions, that's there to answer now.
Straight up.
And I feel like a lot of people.
I feel like you did push the boundaries. I feel like you did say what you and okay. So now, don't get me wrong. So you did, in my opinion, show what you was feeling on the inside. You made sure you voiced your opinion, and now people know. But I feel like what's wrong with the world now, and back on that mental health thing, is that there's too many people who do not do that and will not do that and refuse to actually tell you what they really feel. And that is the motherfucking problem of it all. And we got too many people sitting here looking like the Muppet Babies saying shit that is scripted, that they don't feel, for looks and for likes and for to be politically correct and to, make sure that you ain't saying the wrong thing to offend who gives a fuck. And that's the way that I am. I'm more like you in it.
And I mean, I think that's always been why I've supported whatever you've done, and it's been the kind of artist I want to support. Let's Vibe TV. 5 years in, it's just been all about building a network and showing and just raising the bar, because the bar for independent art is so fucking trash and so dishonest. I'll see major artists and taking money from the independent artist, right? And mind you, they aren't like, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? But the things that'll happen is they'll have a subpar product that once that major artist or artist that they looked up to got what they wanted, doesn't care what happens after that. And they'll use that as validation.
Yeah.
Be like, well,
he let that be the cover art for what we put. Duh, he did. He was. Why would he want to argue with you about that shit and say, "Yo, this is not good"?
Really though,
he just won't share it. But if
sometimes you gotta grab your nuts and say, "Hey, bro, no, I ain't feeling it."
That's how we create a
What's
community.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? Y'all gonna come out with something that both of y'all fuck with.
That's how we create a community that has standards for one another. Like, don't even I cuss out, like, don't bring me on your interview if you've never listened to my music before. I don't care if I got, like, do your research, do your homework. I don't care if you've only got 5 viewers. I'll tap in every fucking time if I see you putting in the effort and doing your best and making a good fucking genuine product. So there's not enough of that, and I'll give you tips at my own risk. But it makes the whole game a more even playing field, because I don't want to look at my timeline and be disgusted. People will be like, I don't even want to log in. How you an artist and don't want to log in? I'm excited to see what Swish Sleep is going to do next when I fucking log in. I'm excited to see I'm excited to hear the music that is coming to the music review tomorrow. I'm excited to interview the wrestler.
You gotta be.
Yes, sir.
It's not like, okay. I told bro this one day. I said, I'm nervous. I feel like if it ain't a piece of nervousness in you, you might not be wanting to do what you're doing. Or if you don't get like a little bit of butterflies before you go do a big, you know what I'm saying? Like before you go do a show, you don't get a little bit of butterflies. Keep your head on the swivel while you do your set at that situation. I feel that way in content. When I do content, same way. Like when I interview somebody, when I sit down with somebody, when I break bread with somebody, you know what I'm saying? When I do it, like that shit. If you don't feel a little bit of something, might want to rethink it. That's just my
People be feeling that way about nothing now. I mean, I don't know. Money corrupts everything. So it's just, how do we keep it pure and honest? People do need to speak more. So if today's your last day, right?
On Earth?
Yeah, like, because Trump's talking about, he said we might be nuking. If today's the last day for everybody, what are you doing on that day?
I'm about to go get all my kids and huddle them together and try to make that last thing not so scary, and say all the shit that I was supposed to say, and try just, I don't know, after that. But that's what I was going to do. I'd have to go get on the airplane. I'd have to fly around and do that, but I mean, shit, you saying last day, so don't none of this other shit matter anymore.
You know what's crazy? This is my second interview today, and I've asked that twice, and Big LA can testify to this. That was the same exact answer that the guest gave earlier. Literally, he said, "Get his kids and spend the day with them."
That's how you know it's real.
I look at it like this. And
it was another real ass. It was a real ass super real. Shout out Stoner Brown 2.0 out here in the A, going crazy. Great interview, 2 hours long.
Filthy.
So yeah, we got in depth. But yeah. Let's play this last song and get you out of here so you can get back to the studio, my guy.
Oh, yeah, it's the studio's over, man. It's a bunch of little bank runs and all that other shit today. But yeah, it's nothing. Let's get it. It's with Wheel of Fortune. Me and legendary, what is it, Mo and Church? Yeah, me and Mo and Church.
Raise your weapons. Spin your cylinders. Stop! Aim! Cock your hammers! Eyes on the ball!
Spinning the wheel of fortune. Life door revolving. Homie got killed right before he called him. Thought his life would be longer. Spin the cylinder on the revolver, play the wheel of fortune. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Just trying to give me a portion. Either pain on the blade or you could get flamed on it. Niggas got a bullet with your hood name on it. To alleviate the pressure, it take good game, don't it? Steering wheel with the wood grain, blew his brains on it. Banger loaded. Cradle my anger, setting my table on it. They should've loved it, but they hated on it. Spin the wheel of fortune again. And try to win, good game, let it soak on in. Good for the skin, bitch, I'm in this. Do the business on the slide, they'll hide you in the pen, we thought you died. Spin the wheel of
Liquid.
Shooting dice in the alley. Looking down in the open grave, only memory of his daddy. Lost his mama on a jail call. Soul left her body, don't die. Grown man yelling, mommy. BG, I love you, nigga. In the circle, never end. Earth rotation, now feel the wind. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Life door revolving. Homie got killed right before he called him. Thought his life would be longer. Spin the cylinder on the revolver, play the wheel of fortune. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Tryna give me a portion.
I was selling dope at 11, though. It was pressure, but nothing would last forever, though. Only God in heaven knows. 6-figure nigga tryna push it to a 7, no. Everything was federal. Any blowing skunk. Play the jokes and the folks show you all open trunk. Jewelry dripping like a siren stick. See it get on your wig, it burn you like a perm kid. The blue pill with the red stamp. Start official, the business nigga, the head camp. 10 in the dog panel, a couple in the headlamp. Ship it, nigga whip it, lock up like a leg cramp. It cost me everything, no. The crucified to go, Yeshua on the chain, no. Youngsters look at me like a king, so if you rush me, you niggas touch me, they give you what you came for.
Life door revolving. Homie got killed right before he called him. Thought his life would be longer. Spin the cylinder on the revolver, play the wheel of fortune. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Just trying to give me a portion.
Whether fortune or the fame, or the levels unattained, what top hat tilt, pay the mortgage with his brains. Truly dedicated, do the dirt, feel the pain, get booked, then forgotten they in storage while they main. Chicken is getting plucked to the next runner up. Guy fishing Nicky Barnes, sit a mess, run it up. But on the flip side, it's more data on the disk drive.
And each got such a different style too.
When they talk, look, when they talking that talk, they talking that talk. All types of men. Boy, look. You have a motherfucker here with it.
Period.
You know, Big LA is
every person.
He's not just called Big LA. He be bumping that Maz, so and this is like
he knows what he's talking about.
Right in that pocket, right in that.
Stop it. Hey, look, when he said, bro, when he said you'll lose your people, the pen will lose your people.
Thank you.
I felt that shit.
No.
I felt that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all talking that talk.
Let's keep it bumping.
This drive with shit live in the cliff high. Salt paper plane get fly. And the sauce don't drip dry. Shit is not enough crust for a split pie. Create jealousy and bitch vibes. I figure everybody eating. But see, a heathen ain't a human, he a demon. And the reason or the meaning to his hustle is to breathe on niggas. Matter of fact, I used to be y'all niggas. One love till we free y'all niggas.
Fortune. Life door revolving. Homie got killed right before he called him. Thought his life would be longer. Spin the cylinder on the revolver, play the wheel of fortune. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Just trying to get me.
And that sample on there is so crazy. That
and we was just talking about gambling and life and all that shit too.
Yeah. Well, and how most things is toxic, set for destruct, all of the above. Look, so the right premise. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, but my interpretation wasn't quite fair. Wasn't quite fair.
Man, did the president really say that we're about to nuke somebody? I've been out of
He
town.
said we're gonna destroy a civil. He said it's the end. To direct quote it. I'll just
That's a whole different perspective on today. I swear.
For real though.
Truth Social. Okay. What he said was the latest one. Oh my gosh. I'm so mad. It should be coming right up too, because it's that unhinged. Oh yeah, okay. He threatened he said a whole civilization will die tonight.
Tonight?
Yes. Talking about Iran. He said he's
somebody gonna die tonight. I'll do the hood. I keep niggas saying. He about to drop the bomb on him. Well, if he don't, you better drop the one that get all of them.
He better drop the one that
if he gonna do that, he better get all of them. I'm sorry, that's where if we already fighting, we don't want them to come drop one of those on us and eliminate us as a civilization.
Well, that's why I asked the question I asked. And so the what the Truth Social post says is a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionarily wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran.
Yeah,
whoa. He's playing. He's playing.
Hey, bro.
That's
I couldn't do the laugh, and then he did it. He did it for me. Cool.
Yeah, literally. You've been out the loop.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Shit. I maybe I take this rap shit too serious because it might sound cliche, but I really just came from the studio, hopped on here to talk to you. I really just came from out of town doing a couple of days out there and moving around. And my next tomorrow's gonna be the same, and got an album coming out on the 24th, and I'm not really paying too much attention to nothing except for is Wimby gonna get the MVP or not.
Is that who is?
Wimby.
Oh, he is. That's not
he
even
might.
A fucking
Shay. They got Shay out there acting up.
Moving, yes. And I don't like the way Wimby looks.
He's stupid.
I don't. I fucking don't. The nigga's long. He's French.
He looked like your brother.
Oh God,
my brother's not that way.
Not your real brother.
Not that way,
brother, but he looks like he would be in your family or something.
No, I get it.
He looks like one of your brethren.
But we way shorter than that.
Though. For real though, huh?
Like if he walk up to the family reunion, he fuck around and get a plate just on looks sake alone. Just on look alone, he get a plate. Okay.
Yeah, but he's
a plate for Wimby.
He's a phenomenal basketball player, though. I'll tell you that.
This is my problem, right? And this is why I hate how he looks. When you're that fucking tall, duh, it is easy. Okay, now.
What's easy?
I'm not okay, bro. You're asking trick questions.
Nah, I mean, you putting out there
getting to the NBA is not.
It seemed like you was implying that all you got to be is tall to be good at basketball, and I just was.
Hell no, Shaq. Hey, Shaq couldn't shoot a free throw to save his life.
But
when he was,
Shaq was fast, powerful, like.
But
his youth, we love Shaq for his youth. and he was all right during his Laker days. But his size was what he leaned into during that time.
The best big man in the paint at his time.
But we're talking his charisma.
Did he bring home?
His charisma.
Four.
Tim Duncan was a great player. He wasn't that big.
Tim Duncan wasn't that big.
He was humble.
Tim Duncan was a beast. I think he was over 7 feet. What, 7'1", 7'2"?
Yeah, he said Tim Duncan wasn't that big.
He wasn't that big, okay?
Okay, look. Now, if he would have said his voice wasn't that big, I agree with you. The nigga sounded like he about 4'11" when he talked.
I know.
Tim Duncan was a big boy for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yo. Well, this man has to go. He's got errands and shit to do. We appreciate Swish for hanging out.
I appreciate you, man, for real.
Us.
Yeah, you already know.
Enter tomorrow's song competition, man.
You got one? I might throw something in there.
It'll be, look, y'all better bring it as Swish Sleep enters. Okay? Yeah. We got a cash prize and everything.
You do?
Yeah.
How much?
I can't breathe in this monster.
It's always at least over 20.
I'm late. Never on.
It depends how many people enter. The more entries, the higher the pot. So, but you got stiff competition though. We have real life monsters who will be entering this motherfucker.
Dope. I love art. I love artists, and yeah, I respect all of them.
I gotta play you one monster real quick before.
All right, it better be dope, or I'm gonna tell you it ain't for sure.
Ooh, which Deshaun Corey track do I play? Soundtrack. I'm back. Yeah.
I'm back.
You know what? Let's have some fun.
Let's go. Ooh, I hope we tight.
Only place I'm going is to get a motherfucking bag, nigga. Just because you don't see our face don't mean that we ain't working. But I'ma show you little niggas, you still can't fuck with me. I'm back. Only place we going is back and forth to the bank, nigga. I'm back. Like I left something. Keep playing, I'ma wet something. I'm back. Like I never left, better yet, I'm accelerating with every step, nigga, I'm back. Got $1 million hustle in the bag full of money in the duffel, nigga, I'm back. You niggas thought that you was safe, huh? I been working, you thought that I took a break, huh? Nah, you ain't gotta play dumb, we crossing the finish line and it feel like you running in place, huh? Full sprint to the money to the race one. They didn't have a lane for me till I made one. I'd do a lifetime for my day ones, riding with 100 hollow tips in the K-drum. I made it out the ghetto, but I ain't done. 1 million seem fulfilling until you made one. 2 duffel bags, walking out the bank one. Southside Phoenix, I can't forget where I came from. You the type of niggas that we stay away from. You niggas turn bitches like Dwayne's son. I'm Tom Brady on his late run. Better yet, 96 MJ, game 1, nigga, I'm back. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. Get used to it. I'm back. Like I left something. Keep playing, I'ma wet something. I'm back. Like I never left, better yet, I'm accelerating with every step, nigga, I'm back. Got $1 million hustle in a bag full of money in the duffel, nigga, I'm back. I ain't entertaining you petty rappers. Was down for 10 years, 2 years later, and I'm already past you. Never let your past set you backwards. Those who matter never minded, and those who minded, they never matter. If you ain't did a day in prison, hope you never have to. When you living by the code, they can never crack you. Talk tough till Berettas clap you, then we celebrate with a plate of hot wings and a veggie platter. I'm back, nigga, relax, nigga. Mr. Put the city on his back, I'm that nigga. Had your little time to shine, only my rap still is what the industry yearning for. You only a gap filler, I'm Jack Ripper. Yeah, you can love it or not. Was outside even when I was stuck in the box. Only time I show affection is when I'm hugging the block. It's my time, I'm just giving you something to watch, nigga, I'm back. I already passed you niggas up.
Yeah, we had a rapper from South London win last week too, so We were sending euros. We had, and the pot was big enough. It was a $40 prize. So
Yeah, hell yeah, get you to the studio and back. Might
hey,
have to come grab that up off you.
My son, A to B, A to B.
If they enter 5 and make money back, that's always a beautiful thing off what you're creating.
Yeah.
So
I like dude though that you just played. He was tight. He had some. You could tell he had some shit, and he had some bars, and he had his flow down, and he don't put the wrong vowels in the wrong places, so he don't slur none of his shit. So he's you can tell he's technical, and he's he's got a good voice. You know what I'm saying? And he's a threat in this competition.
You sound like you should be a judge one of the weeks, too.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd love to.
That would be dope. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, Swish, we appreciate your time and
Thank
energy.
you, man.
Thanks for hanging out with us here.
No doubt. Big LA, man. Nice to meet you, brother.
Hey,
Hell
man,
yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, Daz.
Peace. Thanks a lot. Let's give him a round of applause. Man, before we go, we got to run last week's winner real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Blood,
sir.
Sweat, and Tears by my boy FG.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears. My blood, sweat, and tears.
Thank y'all to y'all who rock with us
Yes,
through the
blood.
transitions.
Hell yeah.
This first verse is for you. Yeah. Hey man, you broke my heart. Growing up was so hard. Conflicted cause I hated you, but I still needed a father. Earliest memories fucked. Flashbacks to the past. Scars on my back can't compare to these scars on my heart. Know I should forgive and forget, but I can't. Blood's fake, but I needed water to grow as a plant. I still pray that he guides me closer to the straight path. And if so, I guess that we can kick it in the hereafter. You only get 8 bars, I'm afraid, mate. But it's all good, Carl. Another man stepped in. A real man, you could say. But weren't no half stepping. Stepped up. Stepped into the mess and swept up. Weren't always easy, but we got there step by step. Hey man, you saved my life from the day you arrived. Raised me like your own son from when you made mom your wife. Blood's thick, I know, but that man in danger.
Another one like the last one. It's that exotic.
Always knew I was bright.
Big LA,
Mom raised a son in the dark of the night. Always provided protection and shining armor at night. 4 kids, but when
Real
they asked,
talk.
you're a father of 5.
No
we weren't
BS.
always the tightest, and yeah, sometimes we collided, but never wronged me in your life.